ਸਤਨਾਮ ਕਰਤਾ ਪੁਰਖ ਨਿਰਭਉ ਨਿਰਵੈਰ ਅਕਾਲ ਮੂਰਤ ਆਜੂਨੀ ਸੈਭੰ ਗੁਰ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦਿ ਜਪ ਆਦਿ ਸਚ ਜੁਗਾਦਿ ਸਚ ਹੈ ਪੀ ਸਚ ਨਾਨਕ ਹੋਸੀ ਪੀ ਸਚ ਆਦਿ ਸਚ ਜੁਗਾਦ ਸਚ ਹੈ ਪੀ ਸਚ ਨਾਨਕ ਹੋਸੀ ਪੀ ਸਚ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. Thank you for joining, and I want to take this opportunity to thank the SIKH initiative for this seva today for Sakhi time. My name is Manraj Singh. I don't know if most of you know that. I live in Calgary, Alberta, in Canada, and I am partnered and work with SIKHnet, which provides lots of services for the Sikh community, and my role there is the apps. So I'm an app developer by trade, making iOS and Android apps. So all of the apps that SIKHnet puts out and the iGurbani app, I'm the developer on those, keeping and maintaining them. So today's topic is about the 5 vices. We call them the Panj Chor. So how do you overcome the Panj Chor and live your life? What is the purpose of your life, and how do you live in the context of what Gurbani tells us is you are inundated with these 5 thieves. They have overtaken your life. So how do you maintain a Gursikhi Jeevan? How do you stay in Chardi Kala? That's the topic for today. So let's start off. What does Gurbani say about the 5 vices? What are the 5 vices? The Gurbani line that tells us what the 5 vices are. Now there are many Gurbani lines, but the one that the one that does sum it up for us goes something like this. Dehi gawa jio tar mehto base panch kirsana. Once again, Dehi gawa jio tar mehto base panch kirsana. Nanu naktu sravnu raspat indri kahya namana. So, 5 vices. What they are part of your body. So this Gurbani line, now specifically we'll get to exactly what the 5 are, but the way Gurbani tells us what the 5 are they live in your body. So when you take birth, these 5 are in your body. If your body is the village, so if you can think of a village like, the way Gurbani will explain this is like you have a farm. Your body is like a farm. So the village and the farm inside that village. You as the body, as the soul are the owner of that farm and the farmer. The 5 thieves are the farm hands that live on that farm. So what that means to say is that you are stuck with these 5 thieves. They are always with you in your body, after you were born. And they take over your body in the sense that the next line was Nanu naktu sravnu raspat. The eyes, the nose, the ears, the tongue, and the organs, the sensory organs. They get so taken hostage that they can't obey you anymore. Those are the 5 thieves we're talking about. Now what are they? Guru Maharaj says, Is dehi andar panch chor vasai, kam, krodh, lobh, moho, ahankara. So it says, within this body dwell the 5 thieves. Desire, anger, greed, attachment, and ego. Once again, desire, so sexual desire, any desire, anger, greed, attachment, and ego. Out of the 5, the one with the most power is ego. Ahankar is the one with the most weight out of all 5. So, I will break it down once again. Kam is lust, krodh is anger, lobh is greed, moho is attachment, ahankar is your ego. And like I said before, if you can think of this like your body is the farm in the village, and you as the soul are the farmer and the owner of that farm. And in order to keep that farm producing, you've got 5 thieves in that farm that are trying to stop you from having your crops grow. That's how we think about that. That's what Gurbani, that's the example that the Gurbani has given us. How do they attack you? So if they're in your body, how do these 5 thieves attack you? Their main job is to distract you. Their main primary purpose is to distract. They use the 10 doors that are in our body to attack you. You've got 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, 2 ears, 6. You've got a mouth, 7. Your organs, your sexual organs, 8, 9. And the last one is your dasamdwar, your 10th, your gate. Out of these 10 sensory organs, they surround you and they prevent you from growing those crops. We call them a form of maya. We all know what maya is. Maya could be money. Maya could be a distraction. That's what maya is. Maya is something that prevents you from reaching what you're trying to achieve. It's that distraction. I want to talk about a topic about sleeping. So Gurbani says that you are asleep. You are asleep, not literally asleep, but inside. So as the body that you are, your mind is not understanding your purpose for coming on the earth, which means you are asleep. Your purpose on this earth is to find that path to merge back with the divine, merge back with Guruji. But you are asleep right now. You don't know that that's your purpose. And the 5 thieves are the reason why you are asleep. You have no idea. What does sleep means? We've all heard of the term woke. You have to be woke. What does that mean? In terms of a Gurbani, woke means understand what your purpose is. You've been put on this earth, you've been given a certain amount of breaths, and you have that many, and you have no idea how many breaths you have. But in the time on this earth, which some people have a short amount, some people have a lot, you have to wake up. Wake up and find your purpose. The 5 thieves in your body are there to keep you sleeping. What are you sleeping? What does that mean? Why are you sleeping? Well, you've built a big house. You've got a nice shiny car. You've got a great new iPhone. You've got the next biggest material thing. Those are keeping you asleep. You're running after money. You're running after other desires. Everything. These 5 thieves are coming at you with everything they've got to keep you sleeping, to keep you down. And some days, some of the 5 are greater, have a greater power than the other ones. And they all take turns playing with you, keeping you asleep, trying to keep you down so you don't excel. Now, how do you fix this problem? How do you tame these 5 farmhands that are on this farm with you? What are you going to do? Gurbani also gives us that answer. The first thing you need to do is realize that you are in a battle. That's the very first thing you need to do. You need to be awake. You need to know you are in this situation. Your life is not as simple as wake up, go to work, eat, sleep, repeat. It's not that. That's not your life. You are in a battle. You need to win this battle. How do you win the battle? You have to win. And you win by controlling your mind. In Japji Sahib we read, Man jeeta jag jeet. Man jeeta jag jeet. So you have to do things that reduce the power of those 5. So if those 5 are attacking you from all angles every single day, every single hour, every single minute, you need to figure out, and you need to do those things that reduce each one of the impacts of those 5. So then you can start winning. You can start overpowering the urges. How do you do that? Gurbani says, love. Love for who? Love for your Guru. So what that means is start building love for the Shabad, for Sangat, for understanding. We long for understanding. Who are we? Where did we come from? What are we doing here? That longing, that desire is directed towards your Guru. How do I meet you? How do I understand more about you? How do I connect with you? How do I understand how to live my life? And that's the way to fix this problem. Is love. You need to build that love. I'm going to give you a quick example. if you've made a commitment to work out, if you've said, I've spent so many years not taking care of my body, I'm unhealthy, I don't eat correctly, I don't exercise, you need to then take the steps to get better. So the first step is realizing, yes, I need to do something about my fitness, about my eating, about everything. Then what the next step is follow a routine which you have to build very slowly, and then build it up to something where you start seeing results. The same thing goes with your pyar for your guru. You understand you're in this battle. Then once you know you're in a battle, you have to take these small steps. Every single day of your life, every hour. Small steps until you start seeing a result. Until you start understanding that, oh, maybe what's around me, my material wealth, is not what the real goal here is. Is your goal trying to get $1 million? Is your goal trying to be famous? Is your goal trying to amass as many things as you can? Is that what we want? Well, if that's what you want, then they're winning. The 5 are winning. They're dangling different things in front of you. They're dangling power, they're dangling money, they're dangling, desire, female, male desire. They're right in front of you. They're dangling this in front of you. They come get it. They're distracting you, telling you, hey, over here, over here. You need to do your spiritual practice. Same thing with working out, with eating right, with the fitness routine, with keeping healthy. It's the identical routine techniques in order to build your spiritual fitness, your spiritual health. Because once you start reading Gurbani, once you start meditating, that soul that's sleeping, that Guru Maharaj says you are sleeping, you're not awake, will start waking up, will start understanding the purpose. And then the 5 will start reducing. And then you will start winning. It's not going to happen right away, but it happens as you progress. Your daily meditation, your daily spiritual routine, whether you read Bani, whether you do Simran, whether you meditate, whatever it takes, that's what you need to do to start waking up. Your mind is full of just like this. It's just going and going and going. The challenge is, can you sit for even 5 minutes and not have any thoughts veer you off? So that's exactly what this is. That's what this practice is. Is as you're doing your Simran, as you do your meditate, you focus here. So if you close your eyes and focus here, and I'm going to challenge you, 5 minutes, can you sit there and concentrate? Why, Guru? Why, Guru? Well, what if after 30 seconds, 1 minute, what happens? Are you still focused? What am I listening to? What am I saying? Or has it gone somewhere else? Has your mind wandered? Well, which one of the 5 has got you then? All right, reset. Okay, I got taken. All right, once again, start again. Why, Guru? Why, Guru? 30 seconds later, something else comes in your mind. Oh, I have that due. Oh, I have to go buy that. Oh, I have to do this. Oh, which one of the 5 have got you again? That's it. Those crops you're trying to grow, everything you're trying to achieve, well, guess what? One of those 5 farmhands comes and takes it away. This is not easy. You have to make a commitment. Luckily, your Guru has given you all the tools and is there standing with you to make that commitment, to stand with you shoulder to shoulder, but you have to make that commitment. Sadh Sangat, going to Sangat, not just going to Matha Tek, go have prasad and turn around and go home. No, you need to go deeper, understand. When you read your Japji Sahib, when you do even Mool Mantra, something as simple as Mool Mantra, what are you reading? What is Nirpau? What is Nirvair? That's waking you up once you understand. And then guess what? You start tasting the sweetness, and then you want more of it. The same as when you work out, when you start seeing results, you're losing weight, you're gaining muscle. I want to do more of this. This is making me feel great. I have more energy. I've taken better control of my life. I'm not as tired anymore. Well, guess what? I can sit for 5 minutes in Simran. I can sit an hour for Simran. I can read a Bani for 2 hours. I can do my Saj part. Well, you're not feeling like, oh, it's a chore. That's what this is. I'm not saying this. Your Guru's saying this to you. This is what's in Gurbani. Once you start reading it, once you start understanding it, and most importantly, applying it to your life, you'll see the change start growing. And then the desire to keep that change where it is. So I was talking before about your mind being distracted. What is the time that is easiest to connect, that the Guru has told us, is Amrit Vela. That time in the morning when nobody else is awake, everybody else is physically sleeping and spiritually sleeping. The ones that wake up early make that connection, which is easier to make when your mind is not as distracted. Helps you build your spiritual wealth. I'm going to share with you 2 sakhis that go on this topic. One of the sakhis, both of the sakhis you know really well. The first one is Guru Nanak and 2 students. So in the time of Guru Nanak, there were 2 students. Both of them were going and listening to Guru Nanak's teachings, the Divan every evening. As they were going, student number 1, we'll call him, as they were walking through the path, the forest, student number 1 looks over and sees a woman there. And as they're walking, he goes, just keeps walking along, listen to the sermon, come back. Next day, come along, and student number 1 looks again, and she's there. This time she's going like this. All right. So day number 3 comes. He's going. And this time, the curiosity got the better of him. What did he do? So he tells his friend, hey, listen, you go ahead. I'm going to go see what's going on over there. I'll be back. I'll meet you after it's done. So student number 2 goes ahead, goes to the Guru's court, listens to the Divan. And student number 1 goes to this female. And there, the female, hey, I like you, spend time with me. And day number 5 comes along, and both students have told, they tell everybody we're going to the Divan. And student number 1, same old, tells the other student, hey, listen, I'm going to go, you go, and we'll just meet up after. And this just happens and happens. One day, student number 1, following the routine, finds a gold coin on the ground and says, oh, hey, look at my luck, this is really cool. And then goes off to whatever he's going to do. Student number 1, the same day, is walking and didn't see today, but there was a tree branch that has fallen with a pokey thorn there, and wasn't paying attention and got pricked with the thorn and started bleeding, and at that point said, why do I get the thorn? He got the gold. What's going on here? He's the one going off like I'm going to the Divan every day. So student number 2, the one that got poked with the thorn, goes to Guru Nanak Dev Ji and says, hey, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, what's going on here? I'm coming to the Divan every day. and he's going wherever he's going, but he got a coin of gold, and I got pricked. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji said to both students that your karma determines what your life is, and your actions that you do determine what your karma is. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji said that everybody gets what's coming to them through the form of karma. Student number 1, the one who got 1 gold coin, was supposed to get a pot of gold. But because he wasted his crops, he didn't do what he was supposed to do, live a good life, follow the Guru's instructions. His fortune of a pot of gold reduced down to 1 coin. You, on the other hand, your karam said that you were supposed to die that day. Your death was written that day. But because of your good karam, your good actions, you got saved. And instead of dying, you got a poke, you got a prick, you just got, maybe just a little bit of blood. And that's Guru Nanak's message, is that you live your life in Jivan with these 5, but you can control your destiny. You can by having a control over the 5. The last Sakhi I will share with you, we know this Sakhi very well. It's Bhai Taru Singh Ji. Bhai Taru Singh Ji, everybody knows, is a Sikh martyr who didn't want to give up his case. So because he stood his ground and says, my case is my life, he had to sacrifice his life for that, where they had to cut his skull. So the emperor at that time was Zakaria Khan. Zakaria Khan was so upset with Bhai Taru Singh. He tortured him day and night. They tortured him, and Bhai Taru Singh said to Zakaria Khan, he said, I live my life honestly. I pay my tax. Everything I earn, I do honestly. Everything I need to save, I save. Everything that gets left over after I get paid, I donate that. So I give this one to the needy. Bhai Taru Singh said, Zakaria Khan, that's how I live my life. I live it truthfully. Why have you taken me in? Why are you arresting me? Well, Zakaria Khan said to him, I want you to be a Muslim. And Bhai Taru Singh said, no, I'm not. My life is my life because I live my life for the Guru. I have my love for my Guru. Zakaria Khan got so angry with him, and said, I'm going to break you. But before I break you, now this is where the five thieves come in. He said to Bhai Taru Singh, I will give you my kingdom. I will give you the most beautiful wife that you can marry. You will have servants. You will have all the money in the world. I will give you everything. You just have to convert to Islam. Do you see how the 5 are dangling in front of you? Even someone like Bhai Taru Singh, who is the most well-respected Sikh, who lives his life so honestly. And even then, the 5 are still the test, you're still tested. And then he said, no. And he said, what? And then Zakaria Khan, just very angry, said, what gives you your strength? And Bhai Taru Singh says, my case are my strength. His case is his devotion to his Guru. That love that he had, that love that he's built after so many years. that nothing, even the 5, even if you dangle anything in front of him, he's built up so much, such a solid foundation that those 5 don't even have an effect. And for that, he had to sacrifice his life. We have to do something similar in our lives. We have so many distractions in front of us. We have social media, we have TV, we have, you name it. There's many different things that keep us distracted. But if we don't take the time to understand, just take a moment. What are you doing? Where are you? You're on this earth for a reason. And that reason's not to enjoy the pleasures of Maya. That's not your purpose. You need to understand, be woke, understand what your purpose is, and figure out, okay, I have 5 things working against me. I have to overcome these. I have to win that battle. I'm in a battle with the 5. I need to win. How do I win? Well, you can start by your meditation. You can start by reading a Bani. If you just read, or if you just quick 2 minutes, you have no idea what you just did, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about read, listen, and then understand, and then finally, the last bit, apply. Listen, read, understand, and then apply it to your life. Because that application is what will wake you up. If I just read, well, okay, what did I just do there? You've just read it. There's no application. You don't understand what that means. You're not going to get anywhere. It's that hamster. You're like a hamster on that wheel, just running. So, just to sum up, again, the topic was how do you maintain your Sikhi Jeevan while fighting the 5 vices. Your 5 vices are always with you. They're in this body with you. But you've got the jewel, you've got these pearls inside of you that you are sleeping and you don't understand you have them. So you need to wake up. And you start waking up by following that spiritual practice every single day. Every single day do you have to make that commitment. Why? You don't do it for your family. You don't do it for anybody except for your Guru. You do it for your Guru because the Guru says, I'm willing to run at you even if you take 1 step at me. And so with that, I want to thank the Sikh Initiative for this seva. Please forgive me for any mistakes from the Sakhis and anything that I've said. Please, my beinti is start reading, understanding Gurbani. That's what I did for this. Just start reading and you start understanding exactly what and how to better your life and how to get on that path to get better. So we'll end off in the last minute or so with a little bit of Mool Mantra and Simran. And again, thanks to Sikh Initiative for this opportunity. Ek onkar Satnam Karta Purakh Nirpau Nirvair Akal Moorat Ajuni Sai Pangur Parsa Ad Jap Ad Sach Jugad Sach Happy Sach Nanak Hosi Pi Sach Ad Sach Jugad Sach Happy Sach Nanak Hosi Pi Sach Ek Oankar Satnam Karta Purakh Nirpau Nirvair Akal Moorat Ajuni Sai Pangur Parsad Jap ਆਦਿ ਸੱਚ ਜੁਗਾਦ ਸੱਚ ਹੈ ਭੀ ਸੱਚ ਨਾਨਕ ਹੋਸੀ ਭੀ ਸੱਚ ਆਦਿ ਸੱਚ ਜੁਗਾਦ ਸੱਚ ਹੈ ਭੀ ਸੱਚ ਨਾਨਕ ਹੋਸੀ ਭੀ ਸੱਚ ਹੋਸੀ ਭੀ ਸੱਚ ਨਾਨਕ ਹੋਸੀ ਭੀ ਸੱਚ ਨਾਨਕ ਹੋਸੀ ਭੀ ਸੱਚ।